Hello there everybody, and welcome to QGrew Cubing. Today I will be doing some example solves on the 4x4. Scrambles are being generated by CS Timer. Before we start, I should clarify that I use Yao with 323 edge pairing, and I only do white as my cross color. Sometimes I will do yellow center first, but white's always my cross color. Now that's out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so I'm looking around. There are no bars of yellow or white. So I see that I can easily pair these up, get a bar there. And then I've got this piece and this piece. If I bring this over, I can bring this up and over, and then restore that bar. De-inverted so that I can do a LW2 to bring that down and finish the yellow center. That has created a yellow bar, or white bar here, sorry. So I'll bring that up, and then I can make this bar just by doing a W, and then I'll bring that in. So I always solve with white on bottom, and so I see for my first edge pair, I've got these white blues. I can insert and bring it down. So you see I've got these two white pieces. I will put that in. Now I'm going to try to keep this red cross if I can, or red center, sorry. So let's see. I'll bring that down and I'll do a UW2 so that I can bring in that red piece. That's my 3 edge or cross pieces done. So I've successfully kept that. I personally keep the white on bottom for the most part. If someone could explain to me why it is generally done like this or like this, that'd be very beneficial. But so now I'm going to do the green as I already have 2 bars. I'll bring that over to this side, and then I can just put that in. So I bring this up here so that I can create this bar down and bring it in. And so I'll slice over so that when I put in this, the last cross edge piece, when I bring it back, it's paired up and I can just put it in. Then I do a D2 to put that in. So I'm looking and I see that I've got this blue-orange piece. I'll take that out, and I look and I see that I've got this here and this here. This is where I'm going to slice, so I will bring it out, slice, and then put that in. I gotta flip this, and then I've got that piece over there, so I'll bring it out and put it in. And then I've got, let's see, here, so I'll bring that over, replace it with the orange yellow so that I can bring it over, complete that. So I've got 3 centers left, or sorry, edges. So I've got this, I'll bring that down, slice over, and bring that down, so that when I slice back, it finishes. You should know 2 pairing, pretty obviously at this point. So then I'll go on and do 3x stage here, 3x3 stage here. So the first thing I see is these. So I'll put it into optimal position. If you don't know what that is, you can just check out my 3x3 example, but you should know it at this point. And then it's just insert. And so I see that I've got this corner with this edge, and then I'll insert it in the back. That's not a very complicated example. This was paired up, so I'll just insert that. I see that I've got this piece and this piece, so I'll bring that to the back and up so that's in optimal position. Take it out of this range of motion, and then insert. And then I've got OLL parody. So I'll just do the OLL parody alg. I'm not sure how good this alg is. I think it's pretty standard. If anybody has a really good one, I'll take algs. Thanks. And then I've got OLL, which I still have to use to look for some of it. And that'll finish it off. On to the next scramble. Okay, so looking around, I've got this yellow bar here. There's no white bar. I will generally prefer to take the white bar over the yellow bar. In this case, I obviously don't have it. So I would do a D inverted to get this on this plane so that I can do a U2 and up to create that bar. So I can bring it over to the right hemisphere, I guess you could call it, and bring it down to create the yellow center. So then I see that I can slice over to get the white bar there. So then the other piece is here. So I will do a front inverted to get that bar and then put it in. Let's see. So I see that I've got this orange white and this orange white. So I do those as my first cross, and then I've got these red whites. I see that I have these two blue and whites, but I see that these are a little more accessible, so I'll do those. Put that here. Then I'll bring that up so I can just slice over and get that. So let's see. I see red here. If I go like that, I can make that bar, and I already have that bar, so I just have to bring it up to the top and put it in. Let's see, which is going to be easier. Okay, so I'm going to go for the blue, or actually no, I'll go for green since this bar is already on the right side. So I will bring that over so that I can create this bar, and then I'll replace it. And I'll bring this piece up so I can pair them up, keep those, and then put it in. So last pair I have here. Now you'll notice that I didn't do the thing where I sliced, just because there was already a piece there and that would have made it more complicated. In this case, I will just take it out and replace it and then insert it. So then I've got these two pieces. That piece is already in, so I don't have to do anything. I can move on to the next piece, which is the green and orange. Put that in. So that made that pair. So I'm going to put in this unsolved edge. I will slice, and at the same time I'll actually do a cube rotation so that I can put that in. And so then I've got these. I'll slice over, replace it with the edge that needs to go there. And that's my, or no, I still have these. So for any of you that don't know, if you have this case where they need to be swapped with each other, what you do is, it's called the flipping alg. First you do a UW inverted, then you do right, up, right inverted, front, right inverted, front inverted, right, and then UW inverted. That flips it and switches. So actually the flipping alg is this, where it flips the whole edge like this. But when you do the slice, it'll switch the two and solve the two centers, or edges, sorry, if they need to be. So now we're on to 3x3 stage. I see I have this, so I'll put it into optimal, take it out and insert. I see I've got this. So what I do here is I would put this so that in the back there's an empty slot. I would move it over one. Sorry for the voice crack. Then I'd bring it over the empty slot so I can put it into optimal. I know this is not a very good solution, so if any of you have better solutions, that'd be greatly appreciated. So I'll do OLL parity. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can find the OLL parity I use. So OLL, and then I do not have PLL parity. This is an EPERM. Okay, so looking around, again we have no white or yellow bar. I guess last time I had a yellow bar. So in this case, I really don't see anything too good. I guess what I'd do is I would bring this to the right hemisphere, I guess. Bring this up to create this yellow bar. And then I bring this here. I actually kind of miscalculated. So I create that bar. I'll bring this over to the left hemisphere. So this is in the right hemisphere, and I can bring it down. So I'll bring this over to create the bar. Put it in. And then I will bring it so that the only half done sides over here, so that I can bring it up, create that, bring it over, and put it in. So my first cross edge would be these green and whites, and then I bring it over and down, insert. So I've got these. So I would bring this to where it needs to be, take it out, replace that, and put it in, if any of you didn't know how that's done. And so then the last one is going to be this white and blue. So I would just do a UW2 to put that together, D inverted, so that blue is opposite green. Now we are on to edge or centers. So I'll bring that down. I always like to keep bars in the bottom, and then I'll slice up here, bring this over so I create the bar. Then I can reach to the top and then put it in. So next I would do these greens because they're one away and in the right spot. So this needs to go here so I can create the bar, put it in, and bring it back to restore these. So next I'll do the reds. In this case where you have two bars and then kind of the checker here, what I do is I bring it over, so kicking out one, and you'll see how there's there's the bar on the bottom here. Well, you replace that bar with this bar, like this, and when you bring it over you have that bar again, so you can line them up like this and put it in. So our last cross edge, pretty easy, and put it in. So I have two edges here that are done already. So what I'll do is I'll only take out one, because I find that if you take out too many, it causes more problems than it fixes. So then I will slice here, and I've got this. I can just put that in. And then this, I have to do the flipping out. Now this isn't the one where I slice first. This is just right up, right inverted, front, right inverted, front inverted, and so on, so that it flips these two pieces where they are, so that when I slice back, I have this edge. So then next, I've got this orange blue and this orange blue. Put it in, pair them up, and then I need to replace it with the green orange. So I replace that, and now slice back over. So then here's the flipping out again, but this is the one where you do slice first, because these need to be swapped. Well, these need to be rotated and then put in. So how you do that, again, UW, and then flipping out. And that pairs them up. Okay, so on to 3x3. So here's something very important. I almost went for these because they're easy to put into optimal, but these are already done. So you should always check before you just do something. So I can insert those and still do what I was trying to do. So that saves me a good amount of time. And so the next thing I see is this. I can put them into optimal and put it in. So I've got these as my last. I can bring it up into optimal and then insert. Now again, I have OLL parity. Again, check link in the description for the alg I use. And so OLL. And I think I have parity here. Yeah, okay. So my PLL parity is quite a bit easier. PLL parity just is. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got my alg wrong, trying to slow it down. So what it is UW2, LW2, U2. Before I was saying it was UW2, but it's actually just U2. Then you do little L2, which is just the slice in the middle. U2, LW2, UW2. So that leaves us with a G perm. And we're done. Sharing it and subscribing, it helps a lot. If you see any ways that I could improve, want to ask a question, or just want to talk to me and other cubers, comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.